Hi, Rob here, and I'm catching up on the rest of the 2016 movie releases, beginning with the movie that swept the Golden Globes and has gotten quite a bit of buzz from moviegoers. I'll have my review of La La Land coming up on R&B Reviews. Is a sort of mashup of 50s movie musicals and modern realistic filmmaking about two people trying to make it in the entertainment business. Emma Stone is Mia, a hopeful actress who left school to come to LA and between auditions works at the studio coffee shop. Ryan Gosling is Sebastian, a jazz musician who wants to open his own jazz club, but gets by playing holiday and 80s music in bars. The two cross paths, and while they don't like each other at first, as you can imagine, they eventually fall for each other, but as prospects, success, and decisions enter their lives, their relationship is challenged. The movie comes from Damien Chazelle, who wrote and directed Whiplash, and I remember seeing trailers for La La Land, and I couldn't wait to see it. There haven't been too many movie musicals as there had been during the 1940s and 50s when the genre was popular, mainly because those films had a sort of fantasy aspect to it. I mean, you could forgo that people could burst into song and dance at random because the songs and the characters were very infectious. A lot of movies nowadays have a sort of realistic believability factor to it, so I was a little bit concerned going into it this movie that it would be hard to balance these two aspects, but I think Chazelle and the filmmakers did a great job and they pulled it off well in that aspect. The movie has a modern realistic setting and look, but maintains the fantasy aspect. The photography and the costumes for the most part are colorful, and some of the dance numbers are done in one long take, and it's amazing to see, and there's references to past movie technology like CinemaScope, and of course the stories about people trying to make it in the entertainment business. I thought Stone and Gosling had great chemistry together. I liked Stone very much. It did take me a little while to kind of warm up to Gosling, but there are parts of his performance that I really liked. For example, there's a scene where his character talks about his passion for jazz music as well as jazz artists from the past, and in those scenes I think he really was wonderful to watch. Gosling also plays piano on screen, and he does it very well. There's some subtle humor, and there's some satirical touches, like the film satirizes that in order to survive in the music business you have to enter the pop music world. I really like that the film had scenes where the actors could show off their acting without a musical number happening every couple of minutes. The only disappointment I really had with La La Land was I really didn't find the songs to be memorable. I wanted to leave the movie theater remembering, some songs from it. The only ones I think I really remember was the opening song that takes place in an LA highway, and there's a song that Emma Stone sings in the last of the movie during an audition, which appears in the trailer. Those two are probably the songs that I remember the best, and I remember Gosling sings a song at different points. I think it's called City of Stars, but other than that, I didn't really remember the songs very well. But in the end, I left the movie entertained, and I really liked what Chazelle and the cast and the crew did. I think I wanted to like the movie more than I did, probably thanks to all the buzz from other moviegoers and the Golden Globes wins. Because of all that, I think I was expecting more. I mean, it kind of reminded me of the experience I had with a movie that came out a few years ago called The Artist, which was a tribute to silent movies, where I had heard all kinds of things about it. It was in limited release for a long time. Critics really loved it, and finally I got a chance to see it, and it's the same situation. I like what they did. I admired what they did. I enjoyed the movie very much, but I think I wanted to love it even more than I did. But still, I recommend La La Land. I think it will be enjoyed by both cinemaphiles as well as moviegoers. I think people that aren't really into movie musicals will enjoy it as well. I think the performances are great. I think the story and themes, while familiar, are relatable. So if you haven't caught it at your local movie theater, please consider giving it a shot. All right, that's my review of La La Land, and now I'm going to open the comments to you. What did you think of the movie? Did you love it? Did you like it? Did you not like it at all? And if you're interested, please consider visiting the main page, and you can check out some other movie reviews. And if you're interested, consider being a subscriber. Thank you very much for watching.